Definitely in future, if finances work out, because that is very important for film production, I would definitely want to write, produce, and direct because in Ravidas, I was looking after the technical, creative aspects of the filmmaking. So I spent a lot of time understanding how a film is made and how it works. I was in charge of that. I was also the supervising producer for that film. So hopefully that experience will come in good stead if something good comes up in the future.
Awesome, awesome. And before we part, I also have just a couple of small questions, which are one, what advice do you have for aspiring actors? Two, what should they know before coming into the industry and what should they do to sustain? And then I have a fun question also, which is, can you share with us the first time you were recognized after you started your career as an actor?
The last one first.
Yes.
What happened that we were already started shooting Krishna, and I had still my luggage, my backpack, my trekking boots left in Uttarakhand, which is where Himalayas is. So I was shooting in Baroda for 1.5 months, and I told Papaji that I need to go back once and collect my luggage and leave that place, that small room that I was staying in Rishikesh. So he said that Draupadi Swayamvar is coming up. Maybe the set will take 6, 7 days. So you have time to go and collect and come back. So I did that, and as I came back, I called Anandji from Rishikesh because we used to have landlines then. And I asked him that when should I come, and he said that you need to come back immediately because the set has become ready before time, and that episode has to go in this week itself, and Papaji is frantically searching for you. So I took a taxi from Rishikesh. I came to Delhi, and I was frantically looking for a place in the train because the flight had already left at 4 o'clock, and I reached by 4 p.m. So Rajdhani was the only option. So I went to the station, and I was talking to the train attendant. He said there's no place. And then came a Muslim bearded man with a huge beard. And he said, I know who you are. You are Arjun or Sri Krishna. Very surprised. And he said, yes, I'm a Muslim, but I'm from Mathura. And I watched that series, and I have seen your role, and you are doing well. And I will help you. For me, it was God sent, as if Sri Krishna himself had answered my prayers. And there is a small place outside the coach where you put beddings and pillows and blankets for the passengers. He said, maybe if you get into this, I'll put a lock on that, and that way you can travel from Delhi to Baroda. And that's how I traveled, with cockroaches all over my body. But he was very kind. He didn't take any money. And he was the first person who told me that I specifically recognize you as Arjun, and you are doing good work. And before I got down, he gave me a lot of blessings. And since then, there has been a lot of incidents, but this one is something which stands out in memory. All the more because he was a proper Maulana who used to recite namaz in the masjid. So this one is very dear to me. About the second and the first question about aspiring actors, see, nowadays people need to be prepared, because in my time, acting was something which was very far off. Not many people thought about acting as a career. Only very few people did, and those people were not looked at normally. Some people said that pagal ho gaya, divana hai. But nowadays people look at acting as career, especially in television. So you need to be prepared. First of all, it's self-assessment, the kind of person that you are. If you are looking for a settled life, you are looking for a comfortable life. If you are looking for name and fame for its own sake, then probably this is not the correct field for you. Because even a person like Amitabh Bachchan is never settled here. Even a person like Shah Rukh Khan, who has done so many films, he is not making a film since last 2 years. Every Friday changes your destiny. 4 bad films and you are finished. Same with television, you might be up in the moon, having done 2 wonderful series. For next 4 years, you don't have any work, or you have the kind of work that you don't want to do. So I always tell aspiring actors when I am called to give a talk in some acting school or other, that I give my own example that I am a good rider. I learned riding for the role of Arjuna. I learned sword fighting. I'm a good fighter also. So I used to tell them that if you can ride, astride a horse, which means standing on the horse, and that horse is a very wild horse, a mad horse, because I have rode on such horses, I have an experience of them. And you are not facing the direction in which the horse is riding. You are facing the opposite direction. So if you can handle that kind of difficult ride, maybe you can think of coming into this industry, because that is the kind of challenges that you will face here every day. Somebody like Sushant Singh, who is not prepared for that bumpy kind of ride, even with a huge success, will find it very, very difficult. Success doesn't guarantee anything except, some good fat bank balance, which will look very small when you reach that particular point. So you must have that psychological toughness of a warrior for life. It's not that for 5 years or 10 years you get settled. You have that warrior attitude like Bachchan Sahab has. He still is trying to do Gurwak in Gulabo Sitabo, with whatever age he is. If you have that kind of mental toughness first, then you might think of acting as a career. That you need to assess seriously. Not like, as you say, nahi ho jayega, dekh lenge, kar lenge. No. You need to seriously see whether you can put yourself out of your comfort zone for life. First, if the answer is yes, then you need to go in and do some serious preparation. Because nobody has time here to prepare you. Nobody has time here to give you a chance. And then it might take a few years. So you have the wherewithal to survive for that long. I was lucky I got a chance pretty early on. But I have seen many people who have spent 10 and 15 years and they are good people. Prime of life is wasted. Now they are into their 40s, they are not married. They're still struggling, living in a rented house. That kind of scenario can be pretty depressing. So if you have a fair amount of psychological toughness, you think you're physically fit, you look good, because that is a prime importance no matter what anybody says. And you have a little bit of wherewithal also. You will spend a certain amount of time training yourself, then maybe you can definitely give it a try with the thought that here you are for good. For worse or good, you're going to stay here and keep on trying to do your best. Then you can come into this.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Mr. Mohan, this has been an amazing conversation. I can't thank you enough for joining us and for sharing your insights with us, your upcoming projects, your very interesting stories about your career. It's really an honor, and we look forward to all of your upcoming projects. So thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, my pleasure, Vikram. My love, my hugs, my blessings to you and to all your audiences. I wish they stay safe, safely ride out this very difficult period, and maybe Krishna's blessing will be upon all of us very soon. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Folks, you are watching NeeStream, this exclusive conversation with Mr. Sandeep Mohan. Thank you again for watching. This is Vikram Mathur signing off.